This is a game I developed in 2015.
Watch out Monopoly and move over cash flow. Flipping houses is back and the market is hot. There's a new real estate investor software education and training game on the market that's based on making big profits flipping houses. It's called Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. Bank Foreclosure Millionaire was developed exclusively for real estate investors by a real estate investor. Your job in the game is to make a profit buying, selling and flipping houses. Only takes about 60 minutes for real estate investing game to teach and show you how to evaluate and structure real estate deals, make money, build wealth, get rich and become a millionaire flipping houses across the United States. The object of the real estate investor software education and training game is to make as much money as fast as you can in 1 hour buying, selling, and flipping houses through a variety of profitable real estate investment opportunities. Bank Foreclosure Millionaire is a fun, challenging and educational type Monopoly game that simulates the real-world experience of buying, selling, renting, and flipping houses. This addictive game plays on the emotion that everyone wants to be successful, wealthy and prosperous, living the American dream while getting rich from investing in real estate. Bank Foreclosure Millionaire is the only highly interactive, profit-filled real estate investment education and training in the world driven by game-based learning, which gives you the best educational experience possible. The software education and training game teaches investment strategies, how professional real estate investors make money structuring deals, and how to get the money to fund your real estate deals. It doesn't matter whether you just started in real estate yesterday, have never done a deal in your life, or you're a seasoned veteran. Bank Foreclosure Millionaire breaks down the mechanics of the deal, the financial analysis, the formulas, the number crunching, negotiating skills, and the exact blueprints for anyone that's interested in making money, building wealth, getting rich and becoming a house flipping real estate millionaire. Call Terry at 916-470-3869 to play the game today. He answers his own phone 95% of the time. He looks forward to talking to you.
Risky business of flipping real estate is back. If you were looking for a sign that the housing market has rebounded, this is it. Tonight, you're going to meet women taking big risks, putting their own family's finances on the line to buy hot mess houses, fix them up, and sell them, they hope, for a profit. Will it work? Here's ABC's Rebecca Jarvis for our series, Realty Check.
This is the only bathroom?
It is the only bathroom.
It's Monday morning and we're in Charlotte, North Carolina, following a pair of house flippers.
Do you know anything on the electrical or the plumbing?
I don't think it's been updated.
Two women who've been in real estate for decades, looking for their next big score. But this property looks like a homebuyer's nightmare. 1,100 square feet of hidden horrors.
I saw from the exterior the windows would probably have to be replaced.
There's definitely a good bit of wood rot.
Wood rot, warped floors, a dated bathroom, and a special surprise in the master closet.
Oh, okay. Fireplace. I don't think this is just kind of put paint on it and fixing it up. This is a major redo.
With the housing market improving since the crash of 2008, home flippers like Kim Williams and Maria Powell are taking advantage of the turnaround.
Taking the ugly house and making it pretty.
All right, so what do you think of this one?
Well, it's a lot of work.
There are some red flags with this one.
But it still could be a great property to flip.
Flips in North Carolina are up 14% in the last year, with flippers averaging $50,000 gross profit per property. Kim and Maria say this $175,000 property, with the right renovations and additions, could sell for as much as $500,000.
What happened? The whole wall's falling down.
But there are no guarantees.
You're looking at 35 to maybe 40,000? Yeah.
TV shows about flipping are everywhere, from Flipping Vegas to Flipping San Diego, Flip This House, even Rehab Addict. They make it seem like it's an investor's playground, if you know what you're doing. Across town, Lisa, a stay-at-home mom, and her friend Armella and Armella's sister Alita are first-time flippers, tried to get into the game. A lot of people would say you should never get into business with friends or family.
We did both.
And they're hoping there's still money to be made.
We definitely missed the heyday of really cheap housing, but then we were worried we would have trouble reselling it.
After losing out on 6 other properties in bidding wars, they bought this modest 3-bedroom for $150,000. And what did it look like when you pulled up?
It was awful. It was awful.
It was a dump.
The kitchen floor was sinking in. You walked in and you were kind of crooked. The yard was a jungle. The surveyor still can't figure out exactly where the property line is.
Between renovations and real estate fees, they put $60,000 into the project, figuring things out as they went.
This one might be a standard. This one might be.
That looks like a standard, but
It's 13 and 4 by.
look how we sound like we know what we're talking about.
What did the husbands and the kids say when you told them we're flipping?
Well, he was a little nervous, and then when we had to take out the mortgage, he was a little bit more nervous. And then when we had to put in money, he was even more nervous.
That's mine.
Okay.
Armella spent 8 years helping her husband Chris get his physician's practice off the ground and raising their daughters. But it was the itch to create her own business that led to this gamble.
Yeah, it's scared. Yeah.
I was nervous. Well, at first the house looked really bad. Yeah.
First rule of real estate: location, location, location. And not every market is as flip friendly as Charlotte. Making a profit can be tough.
To make this work as a living, you've got to be working about 4, 5, 6 at least to make
4, 5 to 6 to make this work.
within a year.
Look, Maria, this is already under contract.
With 12 flips under their belt, Kim and Maria are scouting this up-and-coming neighborhood for homes to add to their portfolio.
How you guys doing?
They already have one home going up on this block.
The people that owned it and lived in it for 40 years were actually here to watch it go down.
313 McDonald will be no more.
This used to be a 1,200 square foot home, bought for $240,000. Kim and Maria tore it down and are completely rebuilding 3,800 square feet. They plan on putting it on the market for $899,000.
I think the toughest thing right now is finding the deals.
Yeah.
2 years ago, able to find this type of property over and over and over again. See how we have the border up here?
They aim for an average return of 25 to 30% on each rehabbed property. It looks easy on TV, but it's not easy. Most people lose money on flips.
I know a lot of people that tend to get into some of these deals and they feel that they can do a lot of the work themselves, and then when it becomes complicated, then they have to hire other people, and they haven't factored that cost in.
We need the lighting for sure. We need the butcher block.
And they bargain hunt for everything. Lighting, sinks, countertops, and molding. Because every dollar saved is another dollar in their pocket.
And I'd buy a turd if it were half off.
Armella, Lisa, and Alita's first-time flip was finally finished after tearing down a wall, removing the chimney, gutting the kitchen, enduring 4 cases of poison ivy, and surviving a snake encounter. There was a snake twice.
2 different ones.
They recently listed the property for $275,000. What did you really think of this one?
I think personally for me, we want something that we can grow into. I think it's priced well.
But even after a successful open house, they still don't have any offers.
We drop the 250, you're done. You know, we get somewhere in the 240s, maybe we get a bidding war.
And that leads the women to seriously assess their finances and how long they can keep the house on the market.
Are we still okay to hold until January?
Yeah, I think we're okay to hold till January. Just every time we have to always make a mortgage payment.
If they manage to sell for the list price of $275,000, they'll net $27,000, which they plan to invest in their next flip. But if they have to drop the price and just make a few $1,000s, well, they say it's still worth it.
I think it will be a little like watching your little one go off to college when they're 18. It's definitely...
I have it sold in my head already. I'm like, it's sold, we're moving on. Yeah.
They're hoping the house sells soon.
Never thought I'd be out here doing this to sell the house.
Or else they'll be stuck shoveling snow before too long. For Nightline, I'm Rebecca Jarvis in Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right, hey, welcome to Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. Hey, I developed this and built this in 2015. This was I think this is my first app. I think it might have been my first app, my first game developing. I have a second one also, but it's not live, so don't want to give you the information about that. But this is my first game, and when I developed it, I was just so proud of it. And my developer says, okay, now you got the desktop, now you ought to go to the smartphone, the mobile app. And they told me, man, the mobile app is going to be so much quicker, brighter, smarter. Okay, let's go ahead and roll the dice. Let's do the mobile app. Now, I do want to tell you guys this. If you're trying to do the desktop model is $100. The reason why is when I first started building this, that's what I sold the game for, was $100. And then we went to the mobile app, and the mobile app was $100. Then I decided to drop it to $20. Now, that time, I had completely forgot about my desktop model. It was easier for me to teach and talk to my students on the phone by using, the mobile app. I just had a student sign up with me for my 2x8x100 from Israel, and he said he loves the desktop. And I said, you know what, go to the mobile and you will just get more out of it. He says, no. He says, I love it being on the big screen like this. I could see it good. And I had to agree with him because the mobile app is small. It is hard to see. So I said, okay. I opened this up probably a couple days ago, and I was floored because it was like, man, I haven't played this in so long that I forgot how to navigate this thing. So, again, that's a little history behind this, depending on what you guys want to do. If you decide to get it on the mobile app or your tablet, it's $20 download for each device. You can't transfer the license from device to device. I feel like, I have to tell you guys that. And even if you did buy the desktop at $100, it's well worth it. Okay, the return you're going to get when you go into the real world to do real estate is going to help you out tremendously. Like the girls that bought the property and they hadn't sold it yet, and they were thinking, well, okay, let's hold on a little bit longer, and then if we have to, we'll drop it, and they'll end up making $11,000. Okay, that's not very strategic, and they were first-time home flippers, and that's what first-time home flippers do. They get a lesson the hard way. But what I do is I train you personally one-on-one. I educate you, okay? And then you're going to take action, and then you're going to see results. And what happens is once I educate you, there's another part that goes in. You go into my game here, Bank Foreclosure Millionaire, and then you learn how to buy and sell houses in the game. Then you go out and take action in the real world. Then you get results. Boy, that's a beautiful process right there. That's a great way to get educated. You learn the theory from me, and then you go into the real world. Then you go into the game for practical, knowledge, and then you go out in the real world for real world knowledge. So can't be beat. Great program. Get your numbers down, your percentages. And if you notice the two ladies that had, I think 11 houses up under the belt, they said they shot for a 25% ROI. That's a professional right there. That's the way professionals are done, okay? So everybody has to go through the School of Hard Knocks, just like I did. I started just like you guys did, started from nothing, and over years and years and years, got experience and built it up. Also, I do want to say, if you want to download this desktop version, just go to bankforeclosuremillionaire.com, bankforeclosuremillionaire.com. You'll have the choice between the Mac and the Windows. Okay, you can go to the Google Play Store if you have an Android. If you want to download to your smartphone, you go to the App Store if you have the iPhone, and it's also on Amazon. So just go right in there and start having some fun. If you get the mobile app, there's a coach built into the game. All you have to do is turn the app horizontally, and there's going to be a button that says click here first. That is the coach. That's me for every level of the game. With my game, you just can't go in and start clicking buttons and expect to be a millionaire. That's not the way I set this game up. My game was set up upon knowing the formulas and the values, and you can't guess it though. So I've had some bad reviews. The reason why is these gamers, they come on and they think they're just going to click buttons and flip houses and tear out walls and make money in real estate, and then they find out it's math, and they're like, whoa. And so they say the game sucks. Well, you know what? I'm over that now because this game works really well for me and my students. Again, my one student made $1.2 million from what I taught him about real estate. So, yeah, that's a $1.2 million suck, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and get inside this thing. Hit the start button, bam. All right, cash rush, that's that nice sound. Now you notice here, all these levels are locked. Okay, you do get for free, for downloading, there are 3 free levels. You get level 1. Once you finish level 2, or 1, level 2 will open up. Once you finish level 2, level 3 will open up, and then that's it. You can't play the game no more. You have to buy it. So in order to open up all the levels, you have to pay for the game. Once you pay for the game, all levels open up. And just to let you know, level 1 is called wholesaling, level 2 is fix and flip, level 3 is being a landlord, level 4 is buying notes, level 5 is borrowing money from a money partner. Somebody brings the money to the table and you split the deal 50-50. Level 6 is a private lender. Somebody's going to loan you the money to fund your real estate deal at 12% interest, 18% interest. Level 7 is a hard money lender. A hard money lender is going to loan you money to do your real estate deal. They'll loan it at 65% of value. Let's say they'll charge you 12% interest only. They'll charge you a prepayment penalty if you take the money out too early. There's one more thing, points. They'll charge you points. And again, I don't want to get into it, 2, 3, 4, 5 points, whatever it may be. My game will show you exactly how it's done. Level 8, last one, that's called bulk. You're going to buy a bulk portfolio. In my game, I have 11 blue houses that you'll do one at a time. But now once you get to that advanced level, you can buy 11 houses from the bank. You can buy 11 notes from the bank. That's called bulk. Okay, REO, bulk notes. Let's go ahead and hit level 1, get started. All right, this is the game board. This is the city view, okay? In the likeness of Monopoly, okay? But Monopoly, again, was entertainment. Again, it taught you about, hey, being a landlord. So, yeah, it did plant some seeds, but now my game is taking it to another level. I kind of 10x'd Monopoly by going in and giving you realistic real estate strategies that we're using every day, that we'll be using every day until time ends, okay? Because real estate is that way. So, there's 11 blue houses, and they're in 6 different states, okay? Florida, California, Illinois, Arizona, Nevada, and New York. Those are the states that I have done real estate in. I've documented what I've done as a real estate investor, put into this format so that you can see what my world is like, how I invest in real estate, and once you become one of my students, this is the same thing I'll be teaching you, okay? So this will be your world also. So this game board, this type of investing is strictly for people that are in my circle. Now, if you're not in my circle, you still can purchase and you still can learn real estate, okay? It'll work for anybody. Your children, you want to help your children now that we're in COVID? Hey, let them play the game, okay? Let them go in and do math. And what you will find out is they'll be highly entertained, plus they'll be working on their math skills. Okay, this game is highly interactive. It talks to you. We're gonna go through it. All right, so the blue houses are the houses that will play. The orange houses, those are testimonial letters from homeowners that I've helped keep their home that were in foreclosure. The money houses are houses that I bought the loan from the bank, let's say Bank of America. So let me go in here and teach you how to do some house buying and house flipping. Again, wholesaling is what we're trying to do. A wholesaler has no money, no credit. Even if they do have money and credit, they ain't going to use it if they don't want to. It's up to them to choose. But they normally don't use any money, no credit. They don't have to have a job. They don't have to have a real estate license. It's just go be able to find these properties that you can buy at a discount. Now, if you've been with me for a while, I always talk about the 70-20-10. You got to buy that property at 70% of the value, and 20% is going to be the person's profit that has the cash. And then there's 10% of cost. So you go find it, you bring it to me. I'm going to be the cash buyer because I have the money. You're going to have to buy it at that 70%. You're going to have to be able to get me my 20% profit, and you're going to have to be able to get it at those 10% of cost. Boom, you do that, you're going to get your $5,000 fee, and that's what I teach you in the game. $5,000. Once you get really good at it, once you get the real world, you can change that flip fee to anything you want. 10,000, 20,000, 100,000, 150,000. It's all relevant, but you got to make sure that I get what I want. So click that first blue house in Arizona, and if you notice up top, there's some things, some repairs that need to be done on this property. Just like in real life, you go in there, you got new fixtures, it needs new paint, you got to have new carpet, hardwood flooring, and windows. Bam. It's like on HGTV. If you look on the right, the big picture there's the house that's for sale. That's the house you're trying to find. You're trying to go to that owner, and you're trying to flip it, okay, to me for $5,000. We'll call that property Arizona property number 2. All right, so again, the after repaired value, once it's been fixed up, once you put some landscaping, it's worth $97,000. It's not worth that now, okay? Because all those repairs are needed. That $32,000 will bring the value up to $97,000. So when you go in, it probably is not going to look that great. It's going to have some distress, but that's okay. That's what we do as real estate investors. Next, let's go down here and start answering some questions. So the fee, again, it's always the same. Can't change it, okay? Your fee is what? For finding this house and bringing it to me, because I'm your cash buyer. Again, it's $5,000, but I just want to have a little fun with you guys. We're going to put the wrong number in and see what happens. Oh, it tells me I need to try again. I got the wrong number. Okay, you can't remember it, man. Wrong number, heck. Highly interactive. So remember, it's 5,000. Let's go ahead and do it. Boom, there it is. I get a green. That tells me I did it right, okay? The next question is, what is MAO? I'm not going to do that one yet. I'm going to go down to WMAO. The WMAO is for you. MAO is for me. Don't get them confused. If you get them confused, you're going to always have wrong answers in the game. You are WMAO. That's the WMAO formula. Let me give it to you. We're going to take that $97,000, okay? Grab your calculator. You're going to multiply it by 70%. Remember I talked about the 70-20-10? Oh, now you guys know where I got the 70% from. Good job, okay? 97,000 by 70%. I can see you guys are getting this. I can see the steam coming off your head right now, or is that the steam? You're getting ready to do math. Okay, so 97,000 times 70%, okay? And that's going to give you $67,900. So 97,000 times 70%, and what you're going to do now is you're going to minus the $32,000 for the repairs. That's going to give you $35,900. So again, you're going to multiply the after repair value of 97,000. You're going to multiply that by 70%, and then you're going to subtract the 32,000 for the repairs. Now that answer should be 35,900. That's what you got to offer the owner. So the owner tells you, or you find out, you're talking to the owner, you're in the house or you're on the phone right here. Hey, my house is worth $97,000. We need $32,000 worth of repairs. You're going to tell them that you're going to offer, I forgot to deduct your $5,000. You're going to offer $30,900 for their house. Let me go back in because I left my number out. Again, you multiply 97,000 times 70%. That's going to give you $67,900. You subtract the $32,000 for the repairs. That's going to give you $35,900. And then you got to deduct your $5,000 fee. So that's going to give you $30,900 that goes in the WMAO. And I'm going to have some fun and just put the wrong answer in. Wrong answer, $30,000. How about $31,000? Wrong again. Until you get it right, the game will not move you forward. So again, the answer is supposed to be $30,900. Bam, there it is. It's green. I did it right. Now, that WMAO is your formula. So if you're on the phone and the owner says, well, how much will you offer me for my house? You guys are going to say $30,900. For a $97,000 house, you guys are going to say $30,900. That's the way we make money in real estate. You're probably going, wow, what a discount. But don't forget, I got to pay costs and I got to go in and fix it up. So yes, that is the price you have to offer. And if you don't offer that price, when you come to me and say, hey, Terry, I want $5,000 for bringing this deal, if you're higher than $30,900, you're eating into my profit. And I may not want to give you $5,000 because there's a certain amount of profit I need to make on this deal, right? Remember I talked about the 70-20-10. 70 is your offer, but 20 is my profit. See, I know right now, if you multiply 97,000 by 20%, that's going to give me $19,400. My profit on this deal should be $19,400. If I buy this house, if I fix it up, if I give you your $5,000 fee, I know my profit should be $19,400. If you come to me and say, hey, Terry, your profit's going to be $15,000, $16,000, I'm not going to do the deal, and you won't get your $5,000. So you need to know what I buy houses for so that you bring me the type of deals that I want. And if you don't know how to do this, you're going to simply be wasting your time. All right, let me give you my formula that Terry wants to buy houses. Because I have the money, because I have the capital, okay, because I have that, then you have to bring the deal to me so you can make your 5,000. So my formula at MAO is simple. It's 97,000 times 70%. 97,000 times 70% is 67.9. And then I'm going to subtract the repairs of $32,000. Okay? Again, 97,000 times 70% minus the 32,000. Okay, that's going to be 35.9. And again, I'm just going to have a little fun and just put some wrong answers in. Put 30,000. Oh. What, did you hear that? The owner rejected my offer. Okay, well, let me give the owner a little bit more, see if I can get it for this. Owner counters my offer. The owner is not going to accept my offer until I put the right number in the math I just did, you guys, okay? And if I put the 35,009, basically what that means is this. You guys are going to buy it from the owner at 30,900. You want 5,000 for your flip fee, so this is going to come out to 35,900. I'm going to put the last zero in. Listen to that sound, because you guys just earned your $5,000 flip fee. Woo! Look at there. Look in that right-hand corner. That's how much money you have in your bank account. Now, I know you guys want that to go spend it. You ain't getting it. We're going to keep it in the bank. It ain't never coming out. It's called virtual money. You're going to grow that money so one day you can go out and buy you a house and pay cash. You're going to pay off your automobile. You're going to get out of debt. You're going to pay them bills off, them student loans. You're going to maybe take this money to go on vacation. Maybe the wife ain't pay cash. You're going to take that money and pay off your kids' college education, but you can't take it out. All right, so let me do a little bit more with you guys. Again, I mentioned that the money houses, these are loans that I bought from the bank. So I'll give you an example. Here's a note, okay, on a property. The Bank of America had it. They sold the loan to Countrywide, and Countrywide sold it to Terry Bontemps. So here's the way this works. When you bought your house, if you owned your house, you told the bank, hey, look, we'll make payments of $500 a month, okay, and we're going to pay it for 30 years at 3.5% interest, whatever it may be. That's called a note. That's what I buy. I buy that debt obligation, $500 a month for 30 years at 3.5% interest. I buy it from the bank at a discount, and then you're supposed to make your payments to me, Bank of Terry Bontemps. That's what note buying is all about. That's what I'm an expert at. That's what I've been doing all over the United States. That's why I have all these videos on YouTube, over 280 videos on YouTube. That's why I'm on Roku, Amazon, and Apple. That's why you can Google me, and the first thing that pops up, you'll see note buying. Whoo, I'm on the App Store. I'm on the Google Play Store. I'm on the Amazon Fire Store. Okay? That's because I'm an expert at this. Got to develop this game. Got another game I developed. Got a mobile app. Oh, man, too much fun here. All right, so I bought the loan on a property. The orange houses are for people that I bought their loan from the bank, and then they wrote me a testimonial letter thanking me for helping them in their situation that they were going through. It's kind of like here during COVID. People that I work with, usually they're dealing with death, debt, divorce, and distress. And if I can get a discount from them going through that situation, then I'm going to make some money. I'm going to make some dollars. So here's a homeowner that, again, I bought the loan. And what happened, she was going through a divorce. And let's see if I can get this lift up. There we go, right there. Been a long time. I'm going to read you the story, okay? Story, a testimony that she wrote me. Hey, Terry, just want to say thank you. Send you a letter to say thank you for everything that you've done for us. When you came to our life, I was at rock bottom. I didn't want to face the fact that we were close to losing the house. She didn't lose it because I helped her. I had to file bankruptcy after the divorce because I was in financial ruin. Look at this, you guys. I helped this homeowner. They were going through hard times. She had just went through a divorce, okay? She was close to losing the house. She had to file bankruptcy. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot to go through. And I'm going to tell you, the house is probably the last thing, when people go through this is the last thing they're worried about is the house. Most people just let it go because they got too much on their plate. But I like to come in and give them some solutions. I like to tell them that, hey, look, I can help you keep your home, possibly. I can possibly help you keep your home. And then again, I can buy your home. So this strategy right now, I'm telling you guys, during COVID-19 2020 and 21, we're going to be dealing with COVID 2021. We're going to be dealing with COVID 2022. If you're a real estate investor, this is what you need to be doing as a real estate investor, working in the distressed market, because again, this COVID, this epidemic is causing all kinds of major issues. And as soon again as they lift this moratorium on the renters, okay, that did not pay rent for the eviction, and for the people that are not making their mortgage payments, real estate is going to be a free fall. There's going to be so much real estate out there, okay? Now, again, I'm not saying take advantage of people, right? I didn't cause COVID. You didn't cause COVID. We did not cause the distress that they're dealing with. You or I did not cause the divorce. We did not cause the passing, the death of people. We didn't cause debt to happen. Okay? We didn't cause the distress. This is all financial anxiety in this epidemic called COVID-19. But what we are specialists at real estate. We have the ability to possibly come in and solve that problem that they're having with the real estate. Maybe if we paid them, they can go on with their life and start moving forward. Again, she's almost losing the house. She's filing bankruptcy and she's in financial ruin. Maybe, and I'll tell you what I did here. Okay, maybe if we give them some money, that makes them whole and they can move forward and start to regroup. Okay, regroup, get things together, and come back, maybe again, buy another house. When you came to the door that night, I was unsure what your intentions were. After we talked, I knew you were for real and that you were there to help me, not hurt me. You gave me more than one option to look at to help me out of a bad situation. Again, Terry, I just want to say thank you for helping my kids and I keep our home. I just want to say thank you for helping my kids and I keep our home. I helped them keep their home. They did not lose it to foreclosure. We sold the property. Hopefully, since then, she's been able to buy another one if she chose to. Okay? And thanks for the other help, too. What that means is this. She was going to live with her mother. And her mother lived in another state. But she didn't have any money. Okay? And that happens. When you deal with people in distress, they don't have any money. They don't have any money to make the payments. They don't have any money to fix the property up. They don't have any money to pay their bills. That's why they're in the situation. So she couldn't even move. So she told me her situation. I said, hey, look. You've got a lot of equity in your property. You're going to be fine. I'm going to give you $5,000. Terry Bontemps gave Lynette $5,000. Now, this wasn't a free gift, you guys, okay? I bet you guys go, oh, man, Terry, you're great. I need $5,000. No! This was a loan, and I tied it to the property. So what happened, I'd give her $5,000 so that she'd get her U-Haul, get her some stuff, and, move her family and the kids to mom's. When the house sold, then she would pay me what she owed me because I was the bank, but she also would pay my $5,000 back. That's a win-win-win, you guys. That's doing a great public service. I don't care what nobody thinks of what I do as a business. Hey, people want to say, Terry, you're taking advantage of people. Hey, Terry, you're a con man. Hey, Terry, you're a thief, you're a con, blah, 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 blah. No, you got it wrong. You don't understand what I do. Okay, I'm good at what I do. I know how to work with foreclosures. That's why I'm an expert. That's why I'm an industry leader. I know how to buy loans from banks, and I know how to go in and help homeowners. So was there anything that I did wrong on this property? No. It was all help. If you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want. Zig Ziglar. If you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want. Zig Ziglar. If you help enough other people get what they want, you'll get what you want. All right, y'all. Hey, that was an introduction into Bank Foreclosure Millionaire. It's a brilliant game. I hope you guys have enjoyed me walking you through the process. And this is an excellent tool if you're trying to learn how to be a real estate investor. This right here is the #1 way to learn how to do real estate. This is gameplay, gamification. Highly interactive. What would you rather do? Play a game and learn how to make money and build wealth? Or would you like to read a book? See, we've already done that. We've already read books. We've already gone to seminars. And when we come out, it's like information overload. What I do as your coach, I'm on the phone with you 2 days a week, 8 days a month, 100 times a year. I'm coaching you on exactly what to do. Then I take you to my game, go practice, then we come back and I role play with you, and I take you step by step by step, only on the information that you need to know, not all this other information that just doesn't matter. Okay, don't amount to a hill of beans. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Hope you guys like it. And we're going to move on. Let's see here. Let's go into this. We'll end this. I don't see any comments. Let's see, do I have to close out that? No.